Welcome back to A Wilder Life. Today we are very excited to be off out on an adventure to the Treshnish Isles, a group of islands off the Isle of Mull. We're getting a ferry with the wonderful Turus Mara and looking forward to seeing some incredible wildlife. The boat trip out to the islands was beautiful, the sea was so still and it was so great to see Mull from another perspective. Only a few minutes into the trip, we were lucky enough to see a beautiful pod of bottlenose dolphins. They actually had a very young calf with them. We knew that it was only a few weeks old because we could see that it still had what are called fetal folds. These are lines that show on their sides from when the calf was folded inside the womb that disappear a few weeks after being born.
Our first stop was to the Isle of Staffa, which is home to the incredible Fingal's Cave. The Isle of Staffa, named by the Vikings in Old Norse, meaning stave or pillar island, is one of the most iconic geological sites on the west coast of Scotland, with its amazing columns of basalt lava. Staffa is formed of the lava that flowed from an eruption on the Mull volcano some 59 million years ago. Fingal's Cave gives you an awesome view of the colonnade structures formed at the lowest lava flow as it cooled slowly. Most of the columns are hexagonal, but 5-sided and even 7-sided columns can be found as well. After Fingal's Cave, we headed over to the other side of the island, where a colony of puffins live. We didn't have a huge amount of time before the boat was leaving, but it was so nice to watch them and sit with them for a while. So we've just been hanging out at Staffa Island, been to visit Fingal's Cave, which was awesome. The geology is just stunning. And now we've been just sitting, enjoying, looking at some puffins.
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. They keep flying in, and we've also just heard a corn crake, which was very nice, but I didn't manage to see it. But yeah, just so fun watching the puffins. They're so charismatic, and yeah, a really nice day as well. It's not raining.
Yeah.
Back on the boat, and it was time to head over to Lunga. Lunga is home to over 6,000 birds. Along with its large population of puffins, around 47 other bird species can be spotted, including storm petrels, kittiwakes, Manx shearwaters, guillemots, European shags and razorbills. It's absolutely amazing. There's even more puffins than there were on Staffa, which is quite impressive, and fulmar nesting here as well, and still the shags, and I'm hoping that we might be able to see some razorbills and some guillemots as well. So it's just an absolutely beautiful day, and to be surrounded by all these birds, it's just incredible. Oh, it's so cute!
If you walk round the island, you'll come to Duncruit, or the Hart Brot Stack, where the number of birds is just astounding. The noise is incredible, and we spent so much time watching the thousands of birds.
Last night we stayed on the shore of a beautiful loch. Really good sleep. We've both been a bit knackered recently after all the excitement. And we've got a big day ahead today.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to try and find anything really. We've had such success on our first couple of days here that I really feel like today is just kind of anything that we see is going to be an absolute treat really. So obviously ticked off a few species already, but we're hoping that maybe we might see some even better views of perhaps golden eagles and some better views of hen harriers as well. And would also really like to get the hen harriers on film because didn't manage that. We did see them very briefly but haven't managed to get any on footage, so I'd like to go at that today. But yeah, it's just going to be a day of pottering around in the van, and we've got a nice little loop planned out, and we're going to see what we see. We're just parked up here. This is supposed to be a good location for hen harriers. We came here earlier on this week with Nature Scotland, and we did manage to see very brief glimpses of the male hen harrier. Absolutely beautiful bird, kind of like a ghostly grey colour with like black wingtips. The actual hen harriers have got quite an owly looking face, but they're an absolutely beautiful bird. So I've never really managed to kind of film one particularly close by. I've been lucky to see them maybe once, maybe twice, but yeah, so we're going to try and be really patient here. We've just had a lovely sandwich for lunch, so we're ready for the long haul. Yeah, this area is just brilliant for them. I think it's a little bit too early in the year for them to be doing their kind of characteristic food pass, where the male will bring food in to the female and they'll literally like catch it in mid-air, kind of passing the food over, and then the female will take that back down to the nest. So it's a little bit early for that, but yeah, we're just going to sit here and be patient and hopefully see some hen harriers.
Waiting for the hen harriers.
As you can see here, I was not feeling my absolute best whilst waiting for the hen harriers, but after a few hours we were finally rewarded. few times today. We managed to see it kind of fly over us. I had an absolute camera malfunction, so it's a huge lesson to be learned. Always change your battery before the hen harrier flies over you. So luckily Sophie was on hand with her camera to just film it kind of going past, and then we've sat here for a little bit longer just to see if it would turn up again, and it did, which we were super lucky with. It's now getting very windy, so I've got a little bit of footage that I've managed to capture, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I haven't been feeling great today, so it's a real bonus that we managed to kind of push through and get to see it. So yeah, feeling really lucky, and had a really nice day here. So we're going to head off now, and probably head via Tobermory and go and find our campsite for this evening, and pitch up and enjoy our evening. As it was our last night on Mull, Sophie decided to treat us to the most incredible van-made dinner, and she got to show off her chopping skills. We have had the most wonderful trip here on the Isle of Mull. From seeing the white-tailed eagles, to spending a day with the otters, and hanging out with the puffins. We really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, we'd love for you to give us a like and a subscribe. Catch you in the next one!